I think I muted it. Okay, so that thing that I was just next to is a train. Again, everything needs to be hooked up to power, so it doesn't work. I have all of this, all that's in the train is used so I can make something that I haven't showed you yet. I'm going to start off over here where it all starts, where it all comes from, where all this power comes from. So these aren't linked to the grid that I've just made yet. These are running on their own, independently, powering these things for right now, so I can kickstart the bigger generators that I will show you in a second. All of that is mining coal. All of this is coal. These are the Mark 1 or Mark 4? Yeah, Mark 4 belts. They move a lot faster than the other ones, as you can see. And you can do this cool thing where if you sprint, slide, crouch slide, you can move a lot faster on them. Yeah, this is the jetpack I was talking about. Or actually, yes I can. I can go into third person. Where's camera? Photo mode. Where is it? First person. Decoupled. This is my character on this map. These are like blade runners. I think they're called blade runners. They're a type of boot that allow you to jump a lot higher and move faster. This is the jetpack. You could put any type of fuel that is a liquid into this, I'm pretty sure. Any type of liquid fuel you can put into this and it'll work. Certain fuels work better than others with the jetpack. That is the Xeno Zapper. Let me go back. So, all of this coal leads up to there. Those are coal burners, or like coal generators. This is the awesome shop. It allows you to buy different types of like resources. I pretty much only go to parts and buy them. You have tickets that you need to spend on them. As you can see, one ticket on the left, or on the right, not left. So, the way you get those tickets, I'll show you that in a second, because I'm not anywhere near where I would unlock them or get them. These are coal burners. They require water, which is at the bottom left, where you can see that little round circle. That would be usually filled with water. These are pipes that like let water flow into them. Now, water works weirdly. Water works realistically in this game. So you can't just have them flowing directly upwards. That's flowing down. The water's going down to these. Because I have a bunch of water extractors or water, what are they called? What are they called? What are these things? Production? Yeah, water extractors. These are what are up there. I have about 8 or 16 of them running continuously. Or not continuously at the moment, they're still hooked up to the same way I had the other ones over there hooked up, where they're kind of on their own grid, and they're not hooked up to these because I haven't gotten these things up and running perfectly yet. Let's see if I can get up. Wait, I have a staircase, a massive staircase. I'm going to be trying to climb this. This is a hatcher. These guys usually would attack me, but I have animals, like, I have them on passive, so they don't attack me. But if I hit them, they start attacking me and deal damage. They kind of just kamikaze fly into me. So, yeah, the leaves are kind of what you start off using for power. And then you move up in the ranks. There's biomass power, coal power, like liquid fuel power, and then which nobody really talks about liquid fuel power. And there's nuclear, which I haven't unlocked on this account yet. I have messed with nuclear and then gotten them up in functional. Not effectively functional, but they worked. Right now, I'm trying to get coal power working. This simple setup, I'm going to use this all for something. All of this space I'm going to use for something, but that's all I need at the moment. So, if I go up here, which this pole needs to be connected to all of this, I'm not sure why it's not. If I go all the way up here, you can see all the pipes. All of these massive pipes. They are all linked to those. These are not functioning right now because they're not powered anymore because I think the biomass burners ran out of fuel. But these are all hooked to those. These all extract water and push them through the pipes. These little guys here are water pumps or pipe pumps. Pipeline pump. MK1. I'm pretty sure there's a third mark of these. Third version. Which, the higher they go up in the versions, like version 2, they just push water and other things through the pipes more effectively. Sure, yeah. So, that's pretty much all there is here. There's not really much to talk about over here. I used to have a massive, basically, like, what is it called? What are the giant, a rig? Basically a giant oil rig that produced power for me with these over there somewhere on my other account that got perm banned. And I also used to have a oil refinery, which I think I might still have on this account. An oil refinery that was over there somewhere. And I will, that's the, I was just about to say, but it's kind of big, it's kind of hard to hide. That is the space elevator. That giant rod that's going up to it, that's connected to the bottom of it. That giant machine thing I was showing you, that's the space elevator. Wait, what am I doing? I can just respawn. So this is my little home base thing. That's where the train is connected to. That is the space elevator. It basically goes all the way up there. Not sure what those things are. What are those? Oh, those are bugged out tractors from when I was duplicating stuff. There's a bug in the game that allows you to duplicate items with this setup. You place a tractor right here. This is all the stuff I've duplicated. You would place down a tractor right there, and then it would just keep on duplicating stuff. Oil. What the hell is a calamity? So, yeah. You'd press spawn, it would spawn a tractor, because I've already done it. You would break down the tractor, it would place stuff here. There's multiple boxes right here. Then you just go back to it, load the same file. It would load it again, and then everything that was in it before is still in it. You have to destroy the tractor before you duplicate it again. Or else it'll just bug out the tractor and you'll have to wait like 10 minutes for it to fix itself. Insert ego screecher. It's fired. This is, okay, yeah, this was my simple biomass burner setup, which produces, I can't remember how many watts of power. Yeah, I don't remember how much watts this produces. But this originally powered, and it's also connected to these. The hub has biomass burners too, but they're smaller and don't produce as much power as these ones. They're all connected to my trains, so they work. This is the awesome sink. Nothing on here is powered right now, because I don't remember what the fuck I was doing last on here, because I did this 3 months ago. For the awesome sink, you would... Let's see if I can power this real quick. Oh, let's get the train off of there, off of this. Connect you to there. Do I have... No, I do not. I have tickets. biomass or biofuel. I need to put something.
Fix It never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
Oh wait, I never showed you what these are. So these are power crystals, power shards. They allow you to overclock different types of machines. Pretty much all machines you can overclock, except if you, I think, I'm pretty sure, like special machines you can't overclock. And there's 3 slots for each machine. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. The power shards you get from power slugs, like this one, which this is very lucky, I thought I destroyed this one. This one is a blue power slug. There's 3 different types of power slugs, and each power slug gives you a different amount of power shards whenever you convert them. Like this power slug, if I snatch you from where you are perched and take it over to the crafting bench at the MAM, and scroll all the way down to Power Shard. Power Shard 1, 2, and 3. For Power Shard 1, you get 1 Power Shard for 1 slug, aka the blue slug. For the yellow slugs, you get, I think, 2 Power Shards. And for the purple Power Slugs, you get 3. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 for that one. You can convert it into the Power Shard. Now I have 6, and then you can put them into anything. If you put them into something like this that produces power, it'll produce more power at the cost of consuming a lot more biofuel or biomass or coal, depending on what you put it in. It'll produce way more power, but consume just a little bit more biomass at the cost of more power. So yeah, that's how that works. This is operational now. So, as you can see, standard points until next coupon is 204. It goes up the more tickets you pull out of it, the higher the number is. It's 204 because I've already kind of gone through a lot of it. But if I were to put 40 motors in here, they all flow in there, then make a lot more. As you can see, each time it completes a round of it, it goes up now to 7,000. It's probably at 8,000 now. I have no way of actually knowing what number it's at now. But yeah, DNA points until next coupon is something you get from, or technically I should say a DNA capsule, not a DNA point. DNA capsules are things you get from creatures like this. If you kill this creature, if you kill it, grab its remains, and then drag it, kicking and screaming, over to this, you can turn whatever you just killed into protein. If I turn it into protein, go down to alien DNA capsule, you can convert it into that, and put it into here. I need to put it into this first. Here. You can't just put items directly into it. Then, since it was at 2,000, now it goes down to 1,000. Each DNA capsule is worth 1,000 points on the MAM, or on the Awesome Sync. So, like with the standard points until next coupon tab thing, the DNA points until next coupon goes up each time you get a coupon out of it. So I think right now it's at like, what, 3,000 DNA points until next coupon. So once it completes, once I get the coupon out of that, aka I put another DNA capsule into it, it'll probably be at 4,000 or 5,000. each time you get a coupon out of it, it goes up, which I think is very annoying. But I know why it's there, so you can't just farm coupons and get into this thing, which you could basically skip a lot of the grinding and factory building of it. But there's an easy way to get around that, and it was this. Basically, you just put a decent amount of coupons into this truck, which there's already like 100 of them in there, 148. You go over here, save that file, click this, save it, then you go back, delete the truck, go back over here, press load that file that you just saved, go back to it, and just delete it again. Everything that you put in that truck when you saved it will load into that truck. Now, you can't do this without making this weird setup for some reason. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it's a glitch. It's not meant to be. You're not meant to do this. It's a glitch you have to do. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've ever used the weird, like, what is this thing called? Blueprint Designer for. This is pretty much all I've ever used this thing for. What else have I built here? This seems like it. So, let me explain how the space elevator works. You put versatile framework, this is for phase 3. You put versatile framework, modular engines, and adaptive control units into it. And then once you've done that, you would pull that lever down 3 times, and then it would send up whatever you put in there up to that. And then you would move on to phase 4. I still have yet to complete phase 3, and quite frankly, I don't really care about completing it anymore. Eventually, I do want to, though. Let's see if my setup is still over here. I'm pretty sure it's not, because it got deleted at some point, which is kind of annoying. Let's just skip my happy ass over to where I believe my fuel power thing is. Or not fuel power thing, oil extractor thing. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, and you may have spotted that thing over there, that weird line in the landscape. That is my train path. I had to lead it up there because I didn't know the main path. I had been up there 4 times, so I kind of knew what was over there. This is where my original train was. On the other map. I used to have 4 pipes that would go up there, and then there would be like a refinery up there. These things are toxic, they kill you quite fast. Also, you can't slide uphill. You can only slide downhill or on like very, very shallow inclines. That's why you're seeing me slide kind of sideways uphill. You move a little bit faster whenever you slide around, and whenever you jump. Yeah, I don't think any of my refineries are still up here, because I'm pretty sure I had a train that led up here. So I think all of that's been deleted. Yeah. All of that's gone. I still have YouTube videos and streams from when I had all that up and running. If you scroll around on my YouTube channel, you can see all of the gargantuan fucking mega structures I've made in this game, which is like 2 or 3. So this is a crash site. These give you different types of stuff from them. Sometimes you'll find different like parts and stuff around them, like industrial beams, rubber, fuel, which is very good for this. Computers. Computers help you with building manufacturers. Or, never mind. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong thing. Was it not manufacturers? I thought it was manufacturers. Yes, it wasn't manufacturers. But yeah, they help you build certain stuff. And sometimes these have different things you need to complete to unlock them. Like repairs needed, it needs 300 megawatts of power to open it. And once you open it, you get a hard drive, which you can take to the MAM, which I showed you, I'm pretty sure. And you're able to put that hard drive into the MAM, and it'll unlock the hard drive, and you get different recipes for different items. Like steel, instead of using steel, or like, instead of using coal and iron, you can use like coal and copper, I'm pretty sure, for it, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of them, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty much all. I wish I was on my other account, but no, it got banned, sadly. I salute that account. That account was a trooper. But yeah, I used to have a lot more progress on those other accounts. I haven't touched this Satisfactory in like a few months. The other reason I wanted to show you it was because we were talking about indie games and stuff. It's not a bad game at all. It takes a lot of like thinking about what you're doing, and whenever something goes wrong, you take. Especially when messing around with nuclear power. Oh. Here's another crash site. Let me go in my inventory. This is the hard drive I was talking about. This is quartz. What else is here? Wire. Grab that. I guess there's nothing else here. This is the MAM. I'm not sure if I showed you this thing yet. You're able to put that hard drive that I picked up into the MAM. Scan hard drive. It takes about 10 minutes for some reason. So we'll come back to that. Actually, wait. So, the MAM allows you to unlock different stuff. It takes... There's other research being conducted on it, so it won't allow it to be... Like, you won't allow... It will not allow you to do anything else with it until the hard drive is scanned. That's why I hate hard drives. Because they're pointless. They're so useless. But the MAM basically allows you to unlock different, like, buffs and boosters and stuff. Like... inflated pocket dimension, which is basically your inventory. It gives you 6 inventory slots. There's about 16 of these different things scattered around the MAM. Hostile organism detection, which is... Do I have that thing still on hand? What do I need to scroll to? Oh, there. Here. It's basically the younger cousin of the Xenozapper, which I showed you at the beginning of the game. Or this thing. This thing kills enemies the same way this thing does, just faster. Really don't know if there's anything else to really show you. I thought I had a lot more done in this game. Ooh, trick shot. Ooh. I wish I had power going to the train. I would just show you what the train looks like. That's pretty much it for Satisfactory so far. At least what I am capable of showing you. Because there's a lot more to the game that I haven't unlocked yet. .360 Ooga Booga. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't really know what else I would be able to show you since I don't have anything else unlocked on this. At least on this account. Dude, if we were on my other account, we'd be here for hours. We would genuinely be here for about like 3 or 4 hours just talking about all of this stuff. Because there's so much to explain about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go back to texting you now. If video requests?